What a crazy day in the markets. We're going to talk about it. What's going on, team? Johnny here with the Learn to Earn community. And man, today was a little choppy to say the least. Let's go ahead and dive into the computer here. QQQ. At one point, it was selling off, looking bearish. At the next point, it's pushing up and then just consolidating for the majority of the day. Tried to break out of that 605 resistance, pushed up slightly, came back down, and it's now selling off again. It's below the moving average. Now, why did this happen? I believe a lot of it had to do with the US unemployment claims coming in at actually 206,000. Forecast was 223,000 and previous was 227,000. So it came in much lower than expected. We did showcase that in our LTE Discord, which is free to you. First link in the description if you want updates on that. Now, what the heck is going on, and also what is happening tomorrow, right? Because the trading day today is already almost over, and I wanted to showcase to you, exactly what's going on. We have the PCE tomorrow. Okay, we're going to go ahead and bring up these trading tools. Watch your eyes. You can get these trading tools at the Investing for Beginners community website, and you can go under trading tools. Now, we'll go over the most anticipated earnings releases in just a moment, but the real-time economic calendar here, we have the PCE, core PCE index, we have the GDP, as well as the PCE index, and these are all very important reports that will be coming out tomorrow, and this is the Fed's favorite measure of inflation. Markets will react positively or negatively based on expectations. So I do want you guys to be aware of that tomorrow. We can see a lot more, um, you know, volatility tomorrow, whether it's up or whether it's down. You can expect to see a lot more volatility tomorrow. So, also tomorrow, the Supreme Court will decide if Trump's tariffs are legal or illegal. Okay, in my opinion, they're probably going to just push it back like they always do, but they are supposed to decide tomorrow, February 20th, what happens with that. But, we'll see, right? We'll see what happens. If anything, they're just going to push it back a little bit more, and that's really just it. Now, Carvana reported their earnings last night, and they had a huge drop. We're going to go ahead and bring up the earnings report. Not only can you find it on the website, but you can also find it here in the Discord. Let's see. If you go down to weekly to wealth resources, weekly economic calendar, it's usually the very first one. We had Carvana report earnings after close, and tomorrow, what I'm excited about is Opendoor. We're going to talk about that as well in just a second. So Carvana reported their earnings. They are down over 25% at one point, guys. Let me move this over a little bit so you can see that. 24%. And guess what? They recovered literally all of it in a single overnight session. People buying the dip. At one point, they were back to break even pretty much. Now down about 10%, so it was still a beautiful, 27% recovery from lows to highs. Now looking like it's selling off. And what I want you guys to know is that, it's already recovered most of that sell-off. But if the market continues to sell off and begin to fall, then we can see this, we can see Carvana sell off too. Now it looks like QQQ is kind of consolidating above and below this 200-day moving average, consolidating right around 604 to 605, back down to 602. But yeah, I'm excited to see what happens with Carvana moving forward. I did buy my Dodge Challenger from Carvana, so I do have some experience with the ease of the ease of access of buying into a new vehicle, how it's changed the dynamics of not just going to a dealership, but you do everything online and then they bring the vehicle to you. So I do like their business model, to say the least. But could we see some more selling pressure? We definitely could from Carvana itself. So definitely very interesting to see what happens. Now, what I'm excited about for today, after market close, Opendoor. Opendoor Technologies. This is a company that we've been watching for quite some time. We even traded it back on these horizontal pattern levels here. And as you can see, it looks like we traded it right in this area as well. So we have traded it in the past. And I've been very, happy with some of the trades that we've taken on this company. As you can see, we've traded it between that $5 and $8 mark, even up here at these highs. But haven't really traded it since. Been watching it though, and it will report earnings tonight after close. Now, what I wanted to bring up is Opendoor Technologies does have a negative PE ratio. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about that here. Let me see. Let me bring this over. Watch your eyes again. Watch those eyes. Its 12-month forecast is saying that, it can go as low as $4, an average of $5, a high of $6. But what I really found was interesting here on Opendoor Technologies is it actually has a negative PE ratio. I was able to pull that up, I guess on a different, well, it was on this website. I'm not going to spend too much time looking at it. It says currently unavailable, but it has a negative 13 PE ratio, okay? The net income, or let's talk about revenue. Revenue is $5 billion, but their net income is negative 390 million. So this is not a profitable company. They're not growing, and they actually haven't been growing probably for the last I'd say year and a half. Opendoor is struggling to find any type of growth overall. So, uh, you know, it's interesting to see as far as that goes. Oh yeah, EPS right here, negative 12. I'm coming in at negative 13. So as far as overview goes, I mean, this company has been selling off from highs of $9 all the way down to $4. I mean, they're not necessarily looking the best as far as, you know, growth goes. So definitely a lot less growth than we really want to see here for Opendoor Technologies. Now, I don't recommend trading this before earnings. I don't believe, trading earnings is probably the best thing to do as a beginner trader. This has a meme mentality. It has a strong army of people behind it, kind of like similar to AMC and GameStop, GME. But, you know, I would say after earnings, this can potentially gap up like 20% or gap down 20%. I mean, very easily. Whether it has strong earnings, we can see it push back up to maybe $5, or this could actually begin to sell off and go down to $3.50. So yeah, that's what's going to be happening. We have a lot going on in the markets, and I believe that the markets can always get worse, they can always get better, but overall we're going to do our part by making sure that we understand direction, right? Direction needs to be in our favor. Now today, this week, we have been trading Bitcoin. We have been looking for some areas of opportunity where it spikes up, and then we can get into a MSTR short position, which it looks like it's actually playing out very nicely. It looks like Bitcoin is selling off slightly. So, currently down a few bucks today on 101 shares, but looking to add more. I could add another 100 shares when it makes sense to me. If this begins to come down to, sub $14, sub 13, 13.50, stuff like that, then I wouldn't mind buying some more into it. But Bitcoin, again, following along with this descending trending pattern, which is great for us to short it. Every time it touches this yellow trend line, it sells off, and it looks like it's testing this level right now and beginning to sell off that level. So we'll see if the selling pressure continues. If it does, then I would not mind shorting MSTR at these levels. MSTR could push up to 135, which would give us even a stronger reason to buy more at the tippy top here, as 135 seems to be a pretty strong resistance level for MSTR in general, which means I could just simply buy some more MSTZ. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord. And for all of you who are not aware, we go live every morning at Market Open. If you want to watch and tune into these live streams, you know, trade with me more on a one-on-one basis or connect with me, then simply click the first link in the description below, and that'll give you 100% free lifetime access to that free community. Thank you guys, and have yourselves a great rest of your day.